The Ides of March are upon us.
Aye, Caesar, but not gone.
Hail Caesar!
Read this schedule.
Trebonius doth desire you to overread it. Your best leisure, this is humble suit.
Oh, Caesar, read mine first, for mine's a suit that touches Caesar here. Read it, please, Caesar.
What touches ourselves shall be last, sir.
Delay not, Caesar, read it.
What, is this fellow mad? Sirrah, give place.
What? Urge your petitions in the street? Come to captain.
I wish your enterprise today may thrive.
What enterprise, Julius? Fairly well.
What's that Julius later?
You wish today enterprise might thrive. I fear our purpose is discovered.
Look, counting gifts to Caesar, guard him.
Casca, be sudden, for your prevention. Brutus, which shall be done. If this be known, Cassius or Caesar never shall turn back, for I will slay myself.
Cassius, be constant. Julius later speaks not of our purposes, but look, he smiles, and Caesar doth not change.
Trebonius knows the time. But look, Brutus, he draws like Anthony out of the way.
Where is Metellus, but let him go and press him first. Caesar.
He's addressed, press near the second.
Pass him in the first under your hands.
Are we all ready? What is now amidst the Caesar and the Senate must address?
Most high, most mighty, most puissant Caesar, until us Cimber throws before thy seat.
I must prevent thee, Cimber. These couchings and these lowly courtesies might fire the blood of ordinary men and turn preordinance and first degree into the laws of children. Be not so fond to think that Caesar bears such rebel blood that might be thawed from natural quality by that which melteth fools. That his sweet words, low-croaked courtesies, and base state will farm. Thy brother by decree is banished. If thou dost bend and pray and bond for him, I swear thee like a cur out of my will. Knowest that Caesar dost not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied.
Is there no voice more worthy than my own to sound more sweet than great Caesar's ear for the killing of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring you that Publius Cimber may have immediate freedom of appeal.
What, Brutus?
Pardon, Caesar, pardon. As low as should I put up Cassius' fall, to beg enfranchisement for Publius Cimber.
I could be well moved if I were you. I could pray to move and prayers move. But I am as constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. The skies are filled with unnumbered sparks. They all are fire, and every one doth shine. Yet I do know but one in all the heavens that doth hold his place. So in the world is furnished well with men. The men of flesh and blood, and apprehensive. Yet I do know but one that unassailable holds on his rank, unshaken of motion. And that I am he. Let me a little show, even in this. That I was constant that Cimber should be banished, and constant to remain king.
Oh, Caesar.
Hence, will thou lift up Olympus?
Great Caesar.
Doth thou Brutus boot this kneel?
Speak hence for me!
Had two brutes head? Then fall, Caesar.
Liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead. Go hence, proclaim, cry about the streets.
Sons to come in boldness and cry out, liberty, freedom, and enfranchisement. Go to the polls, Brutus.
In Cassius, too.
Where is Antony?
Closing house mates, men, wives, children stare, cry out, and run for doomsday.
Fates, we will know your pleasures. That we shall die, we know. 'Tis but the time of drawing things out and let us stand upon.
Why, he that cuts off 20 years of life, cuts off so many years of fearing death.
Grant that, and then his death a benefit. So are we Caesar's friends that ever bridged his crime of fearing death? Stoop, Romans, stoop, and let us bathe our hands in Caesar's blood, up to the elbows and besmear our swords. Then walk we forth even to the marketplace, and waving our red weapons o'er our hands, let's all cry peace, freedom, and liberty.
Stoop then and wash. How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted out in states unborn, and accents yet unknown?
How many times shall Caesar bleed in sport, that now Pompey's faces slide along no worthier than the dust?
So oft as that shall be, so oft shall the nod must be called, the men that gave their country liberty.
What, shall we forth?
Aye, every man away. Brutus shall lead, and we will grace his heels, bearing the most boldest and best hearts of Rome.
Soft! Who comes here, friend of Antony's?
Thus, Brutus, did my master bid me kneel. Thus did Mark Antony bid me fall down. And being prostrate, thus he bade me say, Brutus is noble, wise, valiant, and honest. Caesar was mighty, bold, royal, and loving. Say I loved Brutus, and I honored him. Say I feared Caesar, honored him, and loved him. vouchsafe that Antony may safely come to him. Be resolved, as Caesar hath deserved to lie in death. Mark Antony shall not will Caesar dead, so well as Brutus living, but will follow the fortunes and affairs of noble Brutus, through the hazards of this untouched state. God your fame, so says my master Antony.
Thy master is a wise and valiant Roman. I never thought him worse. Tell him, so please him come into this place, he shall be satisfied, and by mine honor depart untouched.
I'll fetch him presently.
I know we shall have him well, friend.
I wish we may. But yet I have a mind that fears so much. A mind misgiving still, while shrewdly to the purpose.
Here comes Antony. Welcome, Mark Antony.
Almighty Caesar, doth thou lie so low? All thy glorious triumphs spoil shrunk to this little measure? Fare thee well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. Who else must let blood? Who else is rank? If I myself, there is no hour so fit as Caesar's death hour, nor no instrument of half that worth, as that your swords made rich with the most noble blood of all this world. I do beseech ye, now whilst your purple hands do reek in smoke, fulfill your pleasure.
Oh, Antony. Beg not your death of us. Though now we must appear bloody and cruel, as by our hands in this our present act you see we do. Yet see you by our hands in this the bleeding business they have done. Our hearts you see not, they are full of pity, and pity to the general wrong of Rome. As fire drives out fire, so pity hath done this deed on Caesar. For your part, to you our swords have led in points against me. Our arms with the strength of malice, and our hearts of brothers' temper, we receive you in with all kind love, good thoughts, and reverence.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man's, to the disposing of the indignants.
Only be patient till we have appeased the multitude beside themselves with fear. Then we will deliver you the cause why I, that did love Caesar when I struck him, have thus proceeded.
I doubt not your wisdom. Let each man render me his bloody hand. First Marcus Brutus, I will shake with you. The next Caius Cassius, I do take your hand. Now Decius Brutus, yours. Now yours, Attilus. Yours, Cinna. My valiant Cassius, yours. Though last, not last, and love yours, good Trebonius. Gentlemen, all, alas, what shall I say? My credit now stands on such slippery ground that one of two bad ways you must conceive me, either a coward or a flatterer. That I did love thee, Caesar, oh, 'tis true. Then if thy spirit look upon us now, shall I not breathe thee dearer than thy dead? Who see thine Antony making his peace, shaking the bloody fingers of thy foes, most noble in presence of thy course? Had I as many eyes as Caesar hath wounds, weeping as fast they stream forth thy blood, would you come me better than the closing terms of friendship with thine enemies. Pardon me, Julius. There wast thou bade brave pardon, here didst thou fall. And here thy hunters stand signed in that spoiling crimson, thy leafy old world, that waste the forest to this heart. And this indeed, O world, the heart of thee, how like a deer struck on my many princes, doth lie here.
Again.
Pardon me, Caius Cassius. The enemies of Caesar shall say this, that in a friend it is cold modesty.
I blame you not for praising Caesar so. What compact be you to have with us? Will you be the pricked in number of our friends, or shall we on, not depend on you?
Therefore I took your hands, but was indeed swayed from the point by looking down on Caesar. Friends, am I with you all and love you all, upon this hope that you shall give me reason why and wherein Caesar was dangerous.
Or else for this sad spectacle. Our reasons are so full of good regard that with you, Antony, the son of Caesar, you should be satisfied.
That is all I seek. And am moreover suitor that I may produce his body to the marketplace, and to the pulpit, as becomes a friend, speak in the order of his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Brutus, the workman. You know not what to do. Do not consent to Mark Antony speak at his funeral. Know you much that people will need moved by which you will utter?
By your pardon, I will myself first into the pulpit to show the reason of our Caesar's death. When Antony shall speak, I will protest he speaks by leave and by permission. And that we are contented, Caesar shall have all true rights and lawful ceremonies. He shall advantage more than do us wrong.
I know not what may fall. I like it not.
Antony, here, take you Caesar's body. You shall not in your funeral speech blame us, but speak all that you can by for Caesar. And say you do it by our permission, else you shall not have any hand at all about his funeral. And you shall speak in the same pulpit whereto I am going after my speech is ended.
Be it so, I do desire him.
Prepare the body then, and follow us.
pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of time, woe to the hands that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which like dumb mouths do ope their ruby lips, to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall land upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall so be in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered by the hands of war, all pity choked with the custom of fell deeds. And Caesar's spirit, raging for revenge, with Ate by his side come hot from hell, shall in these confines of the monarch's voice cry out, and then slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth with carrion men, groaning for burial. You serve Octavius Caesar, do you not?
I do, Mark Antony.
Octavius, Caesar defies friend to come to Rome.
He did receive his letters and is coming, and bid me say to you by word of mouth, oh, Caesar.
Thy heart is big, empty of heart and deep. Passion I see expression, seeing those beads of sorrow standing back in the water. Is thy master coming?
He lies tonight within 7 leagues of Rome.
I can tell him what has chanced here. Here is the morning Rome, a dangerous Rome, no home safe for Octavius said. I have known so. Yet, stay a while. Thou shalt not back until I have borne this course into the marketplace. There I shall try on my orations, how the people take the cruel issue of these bloody men, according to which thou shalt discourse around Octavius' state of things. And be your head.